Welcome to the very first episode of the TheRealDru Podcast, man. I'm excited. I'm nervous. All of the above. But I got a few topics we're going to talk about today. Nothing crazy. We're going to get into it, though, man. Get into it. Thank you all who are viewing this as well. Appreciate you very much. Please like and subscribe below and leave comments on all the topics we're going to talk about today. I'd love to hear your opinion. All right, so first thing I want to talk about is Kelce and Mahomes' connection. Man, if I'm not mistaken, they have just connected for 52 touchdowns together. It's like third most all time between quarterback and tight end duos. I think like the only two that are in front of them are like Gronk and Brady and like Antonio Gates and Philip Rivers or something like that. Philip Rivers, I'm sorry. But their connection is amazing. And I'm happy to be the part of Chiefs Nation. Yeah, man. We're doing big things. I also want to talk about our recent loss to the Broncos. Oh, man, they're killing me. Our recent loss to the Broncos, it sucked. It sucked, man, but there were reasons why we lost. One, for sure, is that we just didn't execute. The game plan wasn't executed at all. And then at the same time, the Broncos just took advantage of what was going on. And you can't be mad at them. Take advantage of what you can, you know. They're conference foes, they're the division foes. Those are games we gotta win. Especially those are easy games, man. We gotta win those. But maybe the reason we ain't win because Taylor Swift wasn't there. Taylor Swift things are like kind of blown out of proportion, but it's what the media is here to do. We're actually, what's crazy is it's kind of fit into the narrative. I believe we're 4-0 whenever Taylor Swift is there, and Kelce balls out every time, and then we're like 2-2 when she's not there. It's crazy. I still don't believe it. I don't care what you say. But stats are stats. Stats are fun to have around. You can play with them, and et cetera, et cetera. They don't prove everything, but they're nice to have around. But yeah, man, my Kansas City boys are going to win it all. Please drop below your predictions on who you think is going to win it all as well. I love to hear everybody's opinion. Yeah, please drop below. The next thing we're going to get into is my Lakers. LA, baby. LA. How you do it? I think that's how you do it. I don't know. But yeah, LA. Lakers for sure. Last night we just beat the Magic. It was a close game. LeBron did his thing. He did what he was supposed to do. D'Angelo Russell. Him. He is him. Okay, D'Angelo Russell is him. And I want everybody to stop getting on this man's case because he's him, bro. It's people that's out there in these conversations getting on this man where they couldn't even drop 2 points in a rec game. They couldn't get a free throw and make both free throws in a rec game. But yeah, you're going to criticize this man because he ain't averaging 20 points a game or whatever. The man last night dropped 28 points, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he played 36 minutes. He was phenomenal. Along with my boy AD dropping 26 points, 19 rebounds, and 5 assists. We did our thing last night. It was against the Magic. And I don't think these are the regular Magic. They 2-1 right now. It's early. But Paolo Banchero is balling. Paolo Banchero had 9 points last night, which ain't a lot. But his game last night was more so, it was affected with non-stats, And I ain't here to give him all his credit. He did his thing. Magic, they were all right, but we ended up winning by 3. These are games I feel like we need to blow out teams to compete, though, because I do not feel the Magic are going to compete long term. Lakers, if we want to be a top seed in the West, we got to come harder than this. It's early, we're 4 games in, but we got to come harder than that. LeBron had 19, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. We did our thing. We need more from the role guys for sure. But yeah, man. So my prediction for my Lakers is probably, I'm saying 6th seed in the West. Let me know your predictions below. Winning it all, I'm gonna have my Lakers up there, of course, winning it all. But them Nuggets, them Denver Nuggets, some bad boys. That Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray pick and roll is vicious, along with Michael Porter Jr. out there. You got Christian Braun doing his thing, man. They're looking good. Phoenix is going to be, a lot of people are going to sleep on them. I think a lot of people won't sleep on them. And I say that because they think they got 3 big stars. I think the only successful big 3 we ever seen was like LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh, that actually did it, what they're supposed to do. Not too many. Brooklyn didn't turn out good. Philly, you see Philly's situation just went bad. There's not a lot of big threes out there that's doing what they're supposed to do. When Russ came to LA, it didn't work out. And also I want to say, Russ is a phenomenal player. It just was a system. The system wasn't made for Russ. That was it, man. That was it. He's a phenomenal player, and he's balling out there in the other arena, Clipper. Yeah, man. So my Lakers, I got us going 6th seed, 6th, 5th seed, but we're going to the finals. It's going to happen. And let me know who y'all think going. And if y'all think my Lakers going to win it, I think we're going to win it. Another thing I want to get into is about them Clippers. Oh my God, they just put off a heist. I feel like it's a heist. I feel like it's a huge heist, man. And I say that because they got James Harden, Russ, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard. And they only have to give up, I believe, Robert Covington, Nicholas Batum, Marcus Morris, and a couple picks, For James Harden's resume, I feel like it's a steal. Clippers most definitely won that trade. However, is this going to mesh well? I don't know. Russ and James Harden have played together in Houston. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't terrible. For two ball dominant players, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't terrible. Kawhi and Paul George don't need the ball in their hands at all times. However, we know Kawhi is the best player on that team, hands down. Paul George is right there next, and I'm a little biased because Paul George is my guy. I miss Paul George. Shout out Podcast P. But I'm curious to see how this is going to work out. They end up keeping Norman Powell, which is tremendous for their bench. They kept T-Man, which I believe is tremendous as well. I think Clippers are going to do great once they get the chemistry. The chemistry gets flowing. I think they're going to do great. I'm excited to see it. That's a huge turnaround in the early season, I didn't expect it to even pan out, honestly. I'm probably in the same boat as everybody else, like how is this going to work? But I'm excited to see if it will work or if it won't. It's going to be interesting. I'm excited to see it, man. I know I said it like 3 times, but yeah, I'm excited, man. This season's going to be lit. It's going to be lit. Now, I would love to hear everybody's opinions on the Western and Eastern Conference. So, in the East, I'm going to have the Celtics pulling it up. You know what? I lied. I'm having Milwaukee. The reason I got Milwaukee is because that Dame and Giannis is very similar to this Jokic and Jamal Murray situation we got going on in Denver. Who can stop that? Let's be real. Drew Holiday is nice on the Celtics. That's the only people I have competing with Milwaukee. I got them in the Eastern Conference Finals. But Drew Holiday is nice. Kristaps Porzingis is nice, but he ain't holding no Giannis. Let's keep it a buck. He not holding no Giannis. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they're nice, but I also see too much ISO ball in their game. I love Jason Tatum's game. I love all their games, but I don't see them working as a team to beat Milwaukee. It could happen. I could be very much wrong. And it's still early. But as a team, if Milwaukee get it clicking with this Dame and Giannis pick and roll, you can't go under. You can't go over. You can't switch it. What you going to do? It's a lose-lose for anybody I see in my eyes. But Celtics would give them the best run, most definitely, to any other team in the East. So I have Milwaukee coming out the East. In the Western Conference, I'm going to have my LA game. We coming out. We're going to find a way to get past Jokic and Jamal Murray, AD, LeBron, D-Lo. We're going to work it out. You heard D-Lo said he's trying to get like Derek White. We're going to be good. We're going to be good for sure. We're going to see what's going on, and we're going to get it done. Our key to beat them is AD. AD, plain and simple. LeBron is going to be LeBron, but he's up there in age. But LeBron's going to do what LeBron do. But AD, we need AD to show up. When AD doesn't be consistent in his games, we see how that goes. Our games are not, they're unwinnable. So if we have Anthony Davis do his thing, we'll be good. We'll be good for sure. So I got us playing Denver, Lakers playing Denver in the Western Conference. I got Milwaukee and Boston playing each other in the Eastern. I have Milwaukee going to the finals and the Lakers meeting in the finals. My prediction on that. Ooh. My prediction on that. I say we go game. Let's go on game 7. You know I lied. We're going game 6. It's gonna go game 6 LA way. Game 6 LA way. Now let me know what y'all think below. I would love to see everybody's finals predictions, playoff predictions, and everything below. Yeah, man. And that's about all I have for the first episode of the Real Drew Podcast. And I appreciate everybody tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe below. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Drew out.